Hey Answerly viewers, I'm gonna be real with you for a second. I've always been a self-proclaimed nerd, but even I was sort of judgmental of what some people would consider the lower tiers of nerdy activities in the past, if you get what I'm saying. I'm talking about Dungeons and Dragons, or D&D. There's this stigma around D&D, and I think it's because most people's only vaguely blurry image of what it actually is middle-aged men sitting around in some basement pretending to be dwarves and fighting dragons. And okay, it kind of is that. I mean, pretending to be dwarves and fighting dragons at least. But anyone can play, and you can do it anywhere, including upstairs during the day with light coming in through the windows. And you can play all sorts of fun characters, and you can fight all sorts of crazy monsters. Here is a basic explanation of D&D. It's a fantasy role-playing game that's been around since the 70s. You create a character, you get a sheet with all of your stats and abilities and spells, and you sit around a table with your friends and you go on an imaginary adventure with them that could literally be anything you want. Then you have a dungeon master or DM who is the game's storyteller and who sort of calls the shots and is the referee of the game, and they control all the monsters that you fight and they play all of the characters that you meet in the world. It's pretty much exactly like any other role-playing game that you might play. It's actually a lot like World of Warcraft or Pokemon or any game like that, except that instead of locking yourself in your room and playing on your computer or a DS or something for hours, you are interacting with real people and engaging socially with people. This makes me beg the question, why is this considered the nerdiest of the nerdiest when it's way more social than playing a normal video game? Also, if you play D&D with the right people, you can almost make it kind of like a party. You can make food to match your game's theme, you can play fantasy-based Pandora radio stations in the background, and you can go buy miniatures and dice sets to match your character's personality, although that might just be something that me and my female friends do because we're dorks. There's obviously a lot more to D&D, and if it sounded interesting to you at all, I really encourage you to go look into it yourself, but in the meantime, maybe give the game a break. You might like it. You actually probably would like it. Until next time, it's game over.